What's up, guys? Mitch here from Swing Politics, and today we're going to be going through the four congressional districts that are in play for the 2020 elections in North Carolina. Those are going to be District 2, District 6, District 8, and District 9. And to start, let's look at the 2018 midterm results. So the real reason why we're looking at these results is to look at the makeup of the congressional districts, where Republicans and Democrats in 2018 nearly split the U.S. House vote statewide, yet Republicans gained 10 of 13 seats. Now, this is done through partisan gerrymandering, as it can be seen here, that Republicans worked around Democratic locations where there are high populations of Democrats, or they split those high populations of Democrats between two districts in order to dilute their votes. Now, this map was struck down by a state court as it was deemed as it was both partisan gerrymandered as well as racially gerrymandered. And so this resulted in the necessity for the state legislature, which is controlled by the Republicans, to redraw the map for the 2020 elections. And this is what they came up with. So in this map, we can see that District 2 and District 6 become a lot more compact from what their counterparts were. So we see here District 2 was kind of wrapped around Raleigh, District 6 was all over the place. Now District 6 and District 2 are more compact and they're more representative of what the state wants overall. Now there still is a good amount of gerrymandering, with District 10 kind of looping all over the place, District 13 having this weird little nub, and other examples like 7 reaching all the way up into this section of North Carolina. However, Democrats, from this redrawing and from the state court striking down the initial map, were able to gain 2 congressional seats, and those are District 2 and District 6. Now, the way that we know that Democrats were able to flip District 2 and District 6 is based on these numbers that were compiled by Daily Kos Elections to see what the margins were between Clinton and Trump had these been the districts in 2016. So District 1, District 4, and District 12 were already controlled by Democrats. However, if we look at District 2, Clinton won the district by almost 30 points, and in District 6, Clinton won the district by 20 points, or more than 20 points. Now, mind you, Clinton did lose the 2016 elections, which indicates that even if Clinton won this district, Democrats will likely be able to flip it in 2020. So, in addition, we're looking at District 8 and District 9. Now, these districts have become a bit more compact and less cracking of especially Fayetteville. So if you can see here, it's a little bit blurry, but District 8 now has all of Fayetteville in it. And District 9 does not, but it's kind of worked in some other locations. And if we look at District 8 and District 9, we see that there's about a 10-point difference between Trump and Clinton. However, we have to remind ourselves that 2016 was about a Republican plus 3% swing year, or maybe even more. And so if Democrats get about a Democrat plus 7% swing year, Democrat plus 8% swing year on a generic ballot, they might be able to flip these 2 seats. So they are in play, but they do lean Republican. And so who will be representing District 2 and District 6, as these are going to be obvious Democratic gains? It's going to be Deborah Ross. Now, Deborah Ross was the 2016 Senate candidate against Richard Burr, and she lost by 5.7%. She's also a former state representative for North Carolina. District 6 will be controlled by Kathy Manning. She's an attorney, a small business owner, and she ran in 2018 as a congressional candidate against Ted Budd in District 13. So these 2 women will almost certainly be representatives for District 2 and District 6. But now we move on to District 8, which is a bit more competitive. However, it does lean Republican. District 8. So we can see here that District 8 is the orange section here. Now the new county it controls is Cumberland, which does include Fayetteville. So the key facts here is that Trump won this district had it been in this manner, in this map, in 2016. Trump won it by 9.1%, and the district now includes all of Fayetteville. So who are the candidates running? Candidates are Patricia Timmons-Goodson, who is the Democrat, versus Representative Richard Hudson. Now, Patricia Timmons-Goodson is the former state Supreme Court judge for seat 6. She's the vice chair of the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights. She was actually nominated for a federal judgeship by President Obama and blocked by Mitch McConnell in the Senate, and I believe this was in 2014 or 2015. And, of course, the representative currently is Richard Hudson. Now, the odds that the Democrat wins, Patricia Timmons-Goodson is a very good candidate. She has a lot of experience with the state, and she has been a judge for the state before, so she is a great clinch by the Democratic Party. However, due to the fact that, and in addition, Fayetteville is now included in the district. However, it might not make as much of a difference as even still Trump won by 9.1% in 2016. So if Democrats do perform really well and take the presidency, maybe even flip the state overall with electoral points, uh, it's quite possible that Timmons Goodson could win the seat. But as of right now, it's unlikely. As remember, there is an incumbency bump for Richard Hudson of about 2 to 3 points, as every incumbent has that bump, as voters tend to like stagnation rather than they like huge overhauls. So it is possible for Timmons Goodson to win the seat, but I would put it at more of a lean Republican and Republican hold if I were to be making the prediction today. Now on to North Carolina District 9, which leans even a bit more red. So as we see here, this is the newly drawn district, the purple district here. And we see that Trump won the district by 10.4%, had it been like this in 2016. District now excludes all of Fayetteville, and there was a special election in 2019 with Dan Bishop versus Dan McCready. After, in 2018, Mark Harris, the Republican, pleaded guilty to a misuse of campaign finance. And there was a special election set for 2019 with the new Republican candidate being Dan Bishop, and he won by 2%. However, who are the people running again for this district is going to be Cynthia Wallace, who's going to be the Democrat. She's a business leader. She was the chair of the 9th Congressional District's Democratic North Carolina Party, and she worked to support Dan McCready in his campaign in 2019 as well as in 2018. And she will be up against Representative Dan Bishop, who did end up beating Dan McCready in 2019. So thank you guys so much for watching, listening to the analysis. And we're going to do North Carolina yet again. There are lieutenant governorships and governorships that are up for election in North Carolina. So thank you so much for watching. Please click the links below. Please click the links on the video. And thanks so much.